जाने समझे ज्ञान वास्तु शास्त्र का, पृथ्वी अग्नि जल वायु स्थान कहाँ आकाश का।
ओम वास्तु पुरुषाय नमो नमः।
खुद ही समझो खुद ही जानो, कहता है क्या घर आपका।
Now, if the mirror is in the bathroom, you need not worry, because in the bathroom you are not more than for half an hour.
Yeah, definitely.
So it is about reflection for 8 hours every night. But if it is in the bathroom, that is okay. If it is in a gold jewelry showroom, it is okay. But at night when you are sleeping at home, then it is a problem. Now, supposingly, this is your house. This is your living room. This is your kitchen. This is your bath. This is your toilet. And this is your bedroom. Right?
Yeah.
Now there's a wash basin here. Okay. And there is a mirror on the wash basin.
Okay.
That means every time you go and come, this mirror, in this mirror, your body is being reflected so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Because everyone will have a mirror like this in the
Definitely.
wash basin.
Yeah.
Now there are chances that while you are coming and going, there is somebody whose height is say 6 feet 2 inches or 6 feet, and all the remaining family members are 5'5", 5'7", and the mirror has been put in such a way that a person who is 5'5", 5'7" can comb his hair like this. But if a man is 6 feet, he may have to go down like this and do it.
Yeah.
That means whenever he is crossing from here, every time this head of his is being cut in the mirror,
Okay.
because only so much is going through the mirror.
Yeah.
But this portion maybe is not.
Yeah.
Now the maturity of this arrangement is after 21 years.
Okay.
Now every time this tall man goes and comes, the head of his body is being cut in the reflection.
Yeah.
Now what happens is, after having this arrangement for 21 years, tallest man in the family goes into depression, goes into acute neuro problems. It is known as neurotic or psychotic problems.
Okay.
Okay. Now it will give him acute depression.
Okay.
Now you have been using this flat for 21 years. All of a sudden this gentleman is having this depression problem. But how will you connect it with this mirror? Because this mirror has been like that for 21 years.
Yeah.
So this is an information that you have. The moment you realize that this is the arrangement, please lift the mirror.
Okay.
Or go for a longer mirror, a taller mirror, so that when he goes and crosses this part, this passage, it does not happen that his head is being cut.
Okay.
It is possible that he has a bed here, and there's a dressing table here or here or here,
Yeah.
and that also is not as tall as he is. So this also has to be managed accordingly.
Okay.
Because even when he is crossing by,
Yeah.
every time, if this is not 6 feet and he is 6'2" and this is not 6'4", then even here that is happening.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So mirrors do have such a role. Okay. There are dark mirrors also.
Okay.
One of client of mine, in his bedroom, he had a fancy for mirrors. So he went for dark glasses, rather dark mirror in his room. Say his room's entry was here. So this wall, and this wall was covered with long mirrors, dark mirrors.
Yeah.
And even the ceiling
Was
of
covered
the
with
room
mirrors.
was having mirrors.
Okay.
This guy, within a period of 1 year, started having innumerable types of illnesses in his body. He would not be able to sleep. He would go for pee 8 times, 9 times in one night. So every time, every 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 15 minutes, he is going to pee. So he is not having a constant sleep. So that constant sleep is not allowing him to work next day morning. He is not fresh. He is not concentrating, and n number of problems started getting in. So when I went to his home, I said these mirrors should be removed immediately. He said, I love them. I said, if you love them, then don't love your body. If you love your body and your health, then you cannot love them, right?
Yeah.
And believe me, he was a smoker. I took his ashtray and threw on one of the glasses. I said, I don't want this.
Okay.
And I've broken it, and I want you to get rid of this. Either you sell it, throw it, do whatever, but I don't want these mirrors, because I know that mirrors are very bad for health. Okay? So no mirrors. Avoid mirrors in your home. Try to keep minimum mirrors, and if you have mirrors, please curtain it,
Okay.
right? Because they will challenge your health.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is about mirrors.
Okay. Now we can.
I know a lady, she used to sleep here, and her husband used to sleep here, and there was a mirror here,
Okay.
and everyone has got different sleeping habits.
Yeah.
There are people who sleep straight. There are people who sleep on the side.
sides.
There are people who
Who
sleep
on the back.
on the
The
stomach.
stomach.
There are people who sleep with their feet crossed
Crossed.
and wide open.
Yeah.
This lady used to sleep with her legs wide open,
Okay.
right? And the mirror was here. Her cycle, her menstruation cycle would multiply up to 30-35 days.
Okay.
The cycle that is generally 7 days,
days.
would be 28 days, 35 days.
Oh my God.
Now, can you believe that a lady who is in a period for 35 or 28 days, how frustrated her husband will be?
Definitely.
Because they cannot engage themselves into sex because this lady is in that cycle.
Yeah.
So he goes dry for 35 days, right? He gets frustrated. There are all chances that he will be attracted to another woman. So there's another problem coming in.
Yeah.
Or he might go to a sex worker. So another problem coming in.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? And in spite of all the treatments, this will not go.
Until and unless we change this thing.
So I made her put a curtain. I made her actually paste a paper on this mirror.
Okay.
I said, I don't want this mirror, right?
Okay.
And slowly and gradually, after 9 months to 1 year, the cycle got regulated.
Oh my God.
You get me?
So,
it
Mr.
was this
Gyani-
mirror
Yeah.
that was multiplying that period.
Okay.
It does not mean it will happen to everybody, but there would be so many combinations, right? There was a lady who had a mirror here, and she had got hurt in her leg.
Okay.
Now this will not heal. Because of this mirror, this was not healing.
Okay.
So there would be some pus that will come out, some blood that was coming out, but this wound was always very wet. It will not dry. Then I told her, you paste the mirror, paste a paper here. I found out on phone. She said it is like this.
Okay.
So then she says, oh, what has mirror to do with that? I said, madam, I am only asking you to paste a paper there. Why do you want to argue?
Yeah.
Does it cost any money? It is for your good. How
Definitely.
you take it or don't take it? How am I, affected?
Going to benefit.
So then she says, yes, when I went to a friend's place or a relative's place for 7-8 days, it did get dry up. So because there was no mirror there, so when you went there for 7-8, it started drying up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So then she says, okay, now I understand, I will do it.
Okay.
And then she called and said, it's gone after doing this. So
my God.
you have to find out the source of the problem.
Yeah.
That is what the program is. When we started this program, we said we are going to talk about the source of the problem, so that you can hit the hammer right there, you can hit the bull's eye.
Yeah.
Okay, that was it. You were asking
Yeah,
something.
Mr. Gyani, tell me one thing. Like, if a lady is sleeping over here and mirror's position is not here, in fact, it is right here, somewhere like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I forgot. I'm sorry. I will tell you then where to place the mirror.
Yeah.
That's what you are asking probably.
Yeah, basically.
So basically, I said the direct reflection is not good.
Okay.
So if the bed is here, you cannot put the mirror here. You cannot put the mirror here. You cannot put the mirror here.
Okay.
You can put it here. 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 Now this is not direct reflection.
Okay.
This is indirect. 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 Right?
Yeah.
So it cannot be direct reflection.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Here you cannot have, here you cannot have, here you cannot have.
Basically, direct reflection should not be there.
Should not be.
Indirect is okay.
Indirect is okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know how dressing tables should be designed?
No.
No. A dressing table should be designed like this.
Is there a science behind it even?
There's a technique behind it, not a
Okay.
science. A dressing table has to be designed like this. This is the mirror. And there's a stool here,
Okay.
right? If the dressing table was designed like this, then there will be a stool here.
Okay.
You know what is the difference between these two? Mostly the dressing tables are used by ladies.
Yeah.
And a lady has to go very near to the mirror and do this.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
very near to the mirror and do this.
Yeah.
And very near to the mirror and do this, right? So to come nearer to the mirror, a dressing table has to have a curve so that the stool, the seat can come closer in the mirror.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a better dressing table.
Than this.
So if your husband, ladies, if your husband has given you this dressing table, you can fight with him that I don't like this dressing table. Mr. Gyani has said, give me like this. So this is a better dressing table. for me.
Okay. Well, this is a good choice for ladies even, no?
I will tell you something about what happened in one of the homes. Now this is a room, this is a bed, and this is a cupboard. It is a 6 feet wide cupboard. This is a 6 feet wide bed, and this is one shutter of the cupboard. This is one shutter of the cupboard. Now there's a mirror here and there's a mirror here,
Okay.
right? And the husband and wife sleep here,
Okay.
right? Now every time this cupboard is opened, till the time it is closed, both are there in the mirror.
Yeah.
Every time they open the cupboard, he goes this side, she goes this side.
Yeah.
They divorced.
Oh my God. How's it possible but?
I don't know, it's the mirrors. You have made an arrangement of the mirrors where two bodies are reflecting here. In every time you open the door, these two bodies get apart and eventually they separated, they divorced.
Okay.
So this is what can be mirrors.
So basically we can say that mirrors play a very important role in our day-to-day life.
That is what. And for your surprise, this lady had not passed 3rd standard. She was an illiterate lady from village.
Okay.
She could have never thought in her life that I will go against my husband or his habits or whatever notorious things he was doing, and would take up the challenge and tell him, I want to divorce you. Because generally in India, rural ladies will not have the courage to ask for a divorce.
Yeah, definitely.
She asked for it and she took a divorce.
Oh God.
Right?
Yeah.
It is these two mirrors.
It was basically just because of the mirrors.
Yeah. And let me tell you, anybody who keeps mirrors like this are basically perverted people.
Okay.
You know, they have some or the other sexual perversions. That is why they keep mirrors like this.
Okay.
Let's not discuss.
Basically, there's a science behind each and everything, Mr. Gyani, I suppose.
Yes, there is a science behind everything. You ride a cycle, there's a technique, there's a science. You ride a helicopter, there's a technique, there's a science. You chop mutton, there's a technique to it. You chop potatoes, there's a technique to it. There's a science to everything. If you hold a spanner, you want to open a nut or a bolt, there is a technique to it. You can do it without technique, it will take some time. With technique, you can do it faster and better. So there is basically technique and science in everything that God has created.
Yeah.
Okay, what
And
next?
Now we can discuss about water bodies. We can discuss about
We have discussed water bodies. Come again, doesn't matter.
Water
bodies is very
boat,
important, right?
Mr.
Cannot
Gyani.
have water bodies here. Take 1 part, 2 part, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Leave the 2 parts. Can have a borehole here. Leave the 2 parts. Can have a borehole here. A tank in the 3rd part or 4th part. A tank in the 3rd or 4th. But
Yeah.
for example, for whatever the reason, if you cannot have it here, then you can have it in
The west.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can have it here. The
Okay.
borehole and the tank you can have in 5th.
Okay.
For whatever the reason, if you cannot have it here, if you cannot have it here, if you cannot have it here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 4th
Fourth
part.
part.
Right, divide this by 9,
Yeah.
length divided by 9.
9.
From east, 1, 2, 3, 4, you
4.
can have the borehole.
Okay.
Right.
All the water bodies.
Yeah, there are only 4. Try to use this as first best, second best, third best,
and fourth.
And just in case you cannot have it anywhere of these, then this is 4th. There is no other part where you can have boreholes or water tanks.
And Mr. Gyani, when we talk about swimming pools, because that is
Swimming
one thing.
pool, swimming pool, again the same laws apply, water bodies.
Yeah.
So you can have your swimming pools in the north of northeast. If you have your swimming pools in the north of northeast, right here, or maybe here, swimming pool.
Okay.
Good. If you can have it here, okay.
Okay.
It doesn't help you, it doesn't disturb you. If you can have it here, doesn't help you, doesn't disturb you. Swimming pool, no. A big no. Yes, no. And a big no. Okay?
Yeah.
North is okay, it doesn't help you, it's not good, it's not bad. East,
Yeah.
not good, not bad. Water bodies, yes. Water bodies, yes.
Yes.
Water bodies, yes. South, no.
No.
Southeast, fire.
Fire. No.
No.
Air.
Isolation.
Isolation. No.
Isolation.
Yeah.
You know what water bodies give in northwest? We never discussed.
Yeah.
I will tell you what water bodies give you in northwest. Water bodies in northwest give you court matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, if a person is going through any court matters or something like that, we can say it is just because that person is having water bodies in the northwest direction.
Extension of southeast, south of southeast gives court matters.
Okay.
Extension of southwest gives court matters. Water body in northwest gives court matters.
Court matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you want to know how the energies work?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. This is your house. Now I said that this entry is the most worst entry. Right.
Yeah.
Now supposingly it is the devil that comes and stands here, because you have given him an entry here. You have put a gate here.
Okay.
Your main gate is here. Now this devil will come and stand here.
Okay.
Right. Now it will check the house. If you have water bodies here, he will say, I will give problems to these people, this family, through ladies,
Okay.
health of the ladies. Why? Because he sees that the weakest spot in the house is fire corner, because the fire corner has been disturbed by water bodies.
Okay.
So he says it is easy to hit here and get the required results. So whenever in this family, when there is a swimming pool or water bodies here, these people will get disturbed or will get n number of problems due to ladies only. Okay.
Yeah.
So what can happen is, supposingly this house has a girl who is an MD.
Okay.
Who is an MD. Right? She is a
Yeah.
doctor. So she should be marrying somebody who is an MD.
Yeah.
Right, and a very senior doctor.
Seriously,
That's what.
yeah.
Right. she will end up marrying an MBBS. If she is an MBA, she will end up marrying a BBA. Right? So because of this water body,
In the
she
fire
will have to
burner.
compromise as far as her marriage is concerned.
Okay.
And there may be a lady who has got health problems. So all the problems that will come into this house is because of the fire corner.
Okay.
Supposingly now, there is a water body here. So a water body here gives isolation.
Isolation.
It gives court matters.
Yeah.
It gives
Depression.
more enemies.
Yeah.
Right. So this will see that okay, this is a weak spot. So where do I hit? Let me hit here. What does this give? Isolation, court matters, and
depression.
no
No.
enemies. More enemies.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
So you will have more enemies. You get me?
Yeah.
So whenever the energies, all energies in all places will come and watch the house and then give results accordingly.